this decorative techniques video, I'm going to show you simple sgraffitto. There's a few things you need. You need your piece to be at leather hard. You need a whisk, whatever color slip that you need, and a brush. So I'm going to stir up with the whisk. I'm going to stir the slip so that way any water is mixed back in, because sometimes the material settles. I'm going to take a soft brush, not a rough bristle brush, but a soft one, and I am going to coat my piece. I'm going to go horizontal, vertically, and horizontal. You want to do about 3 coats, so that way you have a nice application. If you're impatient like me, I like to use the heat gun to speed up the process a little bit. Be very careful that you do not touch the nozzle when you're using this, and do not stay in one place for very long. You need to be moving around the piece. Basically, I'm looking for this to not be shiny anymore. Once that is done, I'm going to make sure that I wash out my whisk and my brush in the sink. Make sure I put the slip bucket back. Now, I do recommend when you do sgraffitto that you use any type of tool, such as a loop tool, a bamboo skewer, or even a needle tool. Needle tool I tend to have you avoid a little bit more unless you're trying to make a really, really fine line to expose the clay body. And don't worry about the little bits that come up, you can wipe those away a little later. I like the bamboo skewers as well as the loop tools just because you get a little bit better mark, you can see a little bit better. As to how much to scrape off, basically go as deep as you need to just pull off that top layer of colored clay. Alright, so I'm just using lots of different types of tools. So for this loop tool, I could make a nice broad stroke. I could also use the corner if I wanted to for a tapered look. I can create shapes. It's completely up to you. Just doing this all freehand. You could use an image if you wanted, but I'll do that for another video. Now when you choose to glaze this, you can use colored glazes, but the best way is just to honestly do just a clear glaze over the top, just so it makes it shiny and more vitrified. I'm just trying to show you a variety of ideas that you could have. Just to create a wonderful amount of contrast, especially with this black slip here with the lighter clay body. I do have, if you're not really sure if you would like to glaze, I do have some glaze examples with slip. Last little side note is make sure that all the colored clay goes in the garbage and not the slip bucket. Thanks, enjoy, have fun.